In a bold move to diversify Ghana's agro-industrial economy and reshape the country's position in the global tree crop market, a transformative project is currently unfolding in the western region. Mosaic Grove, a U.S.-based company, in collaboration with Ghana's Tree Crops Development Authority and key local stakeholders, is spearheading the construction of a cutting-edge cashew processing factory at the West Park Industrial and Business Enclave near Takoradi. This major initiative, first announced in October 2020, is rapidly gaining traction and marks a new chapter in Ghana's journey toward value addition in agriculture, rural job creation, and expanded export potential. With an initial investment of over $5 million, the facility is expected to handle thousands of metric tons of raw cashew nuts annually, strategically tapping into both local and international markets, including high-demand destinations such as the United States and Europe. Before we dive deeper into today's update, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support is key to helping us grow and reach more viewers like you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on exciting updates. The vision behind this cashew factory is ambitious, yet grounded in the practical realities of Ghana's agricultural strengths. Cashew, one of Ghana's key tree crops, has long been cultivated across the country's fertile regions, particularly in areas where climate conditions favor its growth. However, most of the harvested cashew nuts have historically been exported in raw form, missing the crucial step of local processing that could significantly increase earnings, generate employment, and stimulate industrial growth. This factory is set to change that. Beyond being a physical structure of steel and machinery, it represents a shift in mindset, one that sees Ghana not just as a source of raw materials, but as a hub of agro-industrial innovation and economic transformation. As construction continues at the West Park site, excitement is mounting among local communities, policymakers, and international observers alike. The factory's operations are projected to create hundreds of sustainable jobs, particularly for women in rural areas who often form the backbone of Ghana's agricultural workforce. The ripple effects are expected to be widespread, from farmers who now have a reliable market for their cashew harvests to logistics operators, processors, exporters, and entrepreneurs who will plug into the new ecosystem. The initiative aligns perfectly with the government's broader agenda of economic transformation through strategic investments in tree crops and agro-processing. Amid the rising anticipation surrounding the cashew processing plant, the Chief Executive Officer of the Tree Crops Development Authority, Dr. Andy Osei-Okra, has been vocal in his support for such transformative projects. During a recent stakeholder forum held in the Western region as part of his two-day tour, Dr. Okra reemphasized the government's commitment to tree crop development with a renewed focus not only on cashew, but also on rubber, a crop that has long played a crucial role in Ghana's agricultural economy. At the forum, which brought together farmers, processors, traders, and executives from various organizations across the value chain, Dr. Okra laid out an ambitious but actionable strategy. The government, through the TCDA, plans to establish regional and zonal offices that will serve as command centers for monitoring, supervision, and technical support across the rubber and cashew sectors. These offices will be vital in building a more efficient and resilient value chain from production to processing and export. The stakeholder meeting served as a dynamic platform for collaboration, knowledge sharing, and identifying core challenges confronting the rubber sector. Concerns such as limited access to raw materials, inadequate technical support, lack of regulatory enforcement, and deteriorating infrastructure, especially the poor road networks leading to plantations, were all brought to the forefront. Dr. Okra was quick to acknowledge these concerns, assuring stakeholders that the government is not only aware, but actively rolling out targeted interventions to address them. The goal is clear: to ensure that both rubber and cashew become cornerstones of a reimagined agricultural economy in Ghana. He noted that while the rubber sector faces hurdles, such as the scarcity of raw materials and underutilized processing facilities, there are opportunities waiting to be unlocked through strategic partnerships, policy support, and infrastructural improvements. He pointed to the new cashew processing factory as living proof of what can be achieved when vision meets investment and collaboration. By extending efforts to emerging sectors like cashew, the TCDA is laying the foundation for a more diversified tree crop economy, one that not only boosts export earnings, but uplifts rural communities and drives inclusive development. As part of his regional tour, Dr. Okra and his delegation paid visits to some of the biggest players in Ghana's rubber industry to gain firsthand insights into their operations and challenges. One of the notable stops was at Ghana Rubber Estates Limited, known as GREL, a key player in the country's rubber industry. GREL oversees more than 13,000 hectares of plantations and operates two major processing factories with a combined capacity of 20 tons per hour. However, due to a shortage of raw materials, these factories are currently operating below capacity. This gap between potential output and actual production highlights the urgent need to increase rubber production through enhanced farmer support, improved access to inputs, and expanded land development. Another significant visit was to Golden Latex Products Limited, based in the Ahanta West District. As one of Africa's leading producers of medical gloves for industrial use, the company relies heavily on locally sourced rubber. However, like GREL, it faces challenges due to raw material scarcity. Dr. Okra's team also toured Yerrick Company Limited, a rapidly growing rubber processing and export firm, as well as the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, which is conducting critical research on coconut and related industries. These visits were not merely ceremonial, but formed the foundation of a hands-on approach to understanding and tackling industry-wide challenges. A key highlight of the tour was Dr. Okra's stop at the West Park site, where construction of a cashew processing factory is progressing steadily. He described the project as a symbol of opportunity and a testament to Ghana's potential in tree crop development. The factory will not only add value to locally harvested cashew nuts, but also create new export opportunities, particularly in high-value markets like the United States and Europe. Even more importantly, it will integrate with the broader agro-industrial framework of the region, especially within the rubber sector, fostering greater synergy and cooperation between different crop value chains. Dr. Okra emphasized that this integrated approach, investing in both rubber and cashew while strengthening infrastructure and institutional support, is crucial for ensuring sustained economic growth. His message was clear: Ghana possesses the resources, talent, and investor interest needed to lead in tree crop development, but it must act strategically and decisively to capitalize on these opportunities. With the establishment of regional offices, stronger partnerships with value chain stakeholders, and the construction of new processing facilities like the one at West Park, the TCDA is setting a path toward a future where Ghana's tree crop industries are not only stable, but thriving. He concluded the tour with a call to action, reaffirming the government's steadfast commitment to fostering the growth of the rubber and cashew sectors. According to him, these industries are more than just agricultural ventures. They are engines of innovation, productivity, and national transformation. The cashew factory, though still under construction, is already a beacon of progress, sending a strong signal to investors, farmers, and citizens that Ghana is determined to move up the value chain. And in the rubber sector, where challenges persist, the message remains clear. Support is on the way, and the path to prosperity is being built. One investment, one partnership, and one initiative at a time. Ultimately, what is more than just the rise of a factory or the restructuring of an industry. It is the realization of a national vision, one that aims to empower local communities, expand industrial capacity, and position Ghana as a global leader in development. From the quiet plantations of the Western region to the dynamic construction site at West Park, a new chapter is being written, one of hope and transformation. And this story is only just beginning.
If today is your first time watching this channel or you are returning to this channel for the exciting content, please subscribe to the channel for more educative and developmental projects across Ghana and Africa as a whole. Do you want to know about the state of a project in Africa? Then make sure to like and comment the name of the project you would like us to talk about and its current state.